watching the 1913 Farms YouTube channel.
Alright, I'm just heading over to the air compressor here. We're gonna winterize a couple balers before the snow flies and get them all cleaned up, ready for next year.
You can see here now we've pulled both balers into the field. We got the compressor fired up and my brother's already started blowing off this baler hook to the Fendt. Both of the chambers, the balers have been pulled out, so we're ready to clean it up. Here's a side view now of this big square baler. You can see we got all of the shields opened up. In the top left there, that's all of our twine that we go through. There's also some twine on the other side. You can see in the bottom, all that straw and hay that needs to be blown off. Here's another view of the front with the shield opened up. You can see all the dust flying from my brother starting to blow it off, and got to get this thing cleaned up and ready for spring. Now I'm just going to open up the front of this other baler. This is the one that's hooked to the case. You can see a bunch of garbage in the front there. A bunch of corn stover because that's what was being baled last out of this baler. You can see some more twine there. Now I'm just going to walk around these accumulators to the other side. And then I'll just open up this shield. And then this thing will be ready to take the compressor to it and get her cleaned up. This thing's a little annoying to open with one hand, but you can see all the twine there. And there's already some dust falling off. This thing is pretty dirty. It just finished up the field a couple days ago, so it's ready to be cleaned up for spring.
Drive them over and go and hook them. Just pulling the compressor to the other side. Finish getting it all cleaned up. Alright, we just pulled the truck to the other side, then we'll finish getting it all cleaned off. The dust is sticking pretty bad because of the fog. As you can see here, we should have parked the tractor the other way upwind. Making a mess. Alright, we finished with these balers. All the big clumps of hay has been blown out. It just looks a little bad because we'll have to wash it because of all the dust. We'll unhook the hose and move onto the mower. We'll bring this thing down to the mower and blow it off. Gotta back up this baler, unhook it, and go grab the other one, and the balers will be done for the year. Just back her in beside the rake. When we back up these big square balers, you can lock the axles so that it backs up straight, which is nice and handy, and it makes it easy to back her up. So I'm just waiting here for my brother. He's just pulling in the mower now. You can see we got this baler unhooked. You can also see the frost on the ground. She's pretty cold this morning. You can see it on the rake and on all that tall grass along the fence line. About -4, so not an ideal day to do it, but had to bale up some corn stover later in the year, so we got all that done. So now it's time to winterize everything. Here he comes pulling in the mower. Pull her up, get her folded out, and then we will get it all blown off. Alright, so here's the mower that we use to cut down all our hay and stuff. It's the guys that we work for's mower. They use it also to cut down some corn stover, which we baled up with those big square balers. It's almost all cleaned up here. We just folded it out so we can get all the rest of this garbage off of there. Well, we are all done here. We got everything unhooked and blown off. Just taking all the tractors back and we should be good to go. Well, there you have it, guys. Everything's done and dusted off, ready for next year. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to the 1913 channel. It greatly helps out.